Oh, snap. Welcome back to the Mystery Project, y'all. My name's Patrick. Take a second, hit the follow button for me. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up button on YouTube. And we're gonna jump right into this one. Oh, hell, that was loud. We're gonna jump right into this one. Florida teen brutally unalived because we're live on TikTok and you can't say the other word over Yeezy sneakers. What? Let's go.
A beautiful girl with a bright future ahead.
What is the address of the emergency?
Shot in the passenger seat of her boyfriend's car.
Okay, she is not awake
What?
anymore.
Keep firm, steady pressure on that wound.
Not for love or money,
Please, I really need your help.
but over a pair of Yeezy sneakers. Little does the shooter know, he's already been caught on his family's security camera.
I have you on video. And I can prove what happened.
At the height of the COVID-19
Oh my god, that's That's not what you want to hear as that guy. I have you on video and I can prove why it happened.
pandemic, two high school students from the Miami-Dade area of Florida brainstorm ways they can bring in some extra money. 18-year-olds Andrea Camps-Lacayo and Sergio Berbin have 3 pairs of Adidas Yeezys worth about $935 in total. Around 2020,
What?
$900. They're worth $300 a piece. That is crazy.
the sneaker brand designed by Kanye West is creating unique models with limited releases. Popularity and demand for certain styles is skyrocketing, and some sneakerheads would pay high dollar for a particular pair. Some sell for upwards of $500 online.
That is nuts.
One of Berbin's friends helps share the word about the sneakers for sale, hoping to get a cut of the profit. She shares an image to her Instagram story and potential buyers begin reaching out. The friend tells Berbin about the interested party so they can organize a meetup. From the jump, Berbin is skeptical.
Oh no. They literally are just gonna do a meetup with like these people and they're just gonna be like, oh, I'll take those shoes now and then just that is sick.
The
What's wrong
Instagram
with these
user
people?
messages Berbin directly, and they start their own conversation. He gives Berbin an address in Homestead, Florida, and the two agree to meet. When Berbin arrives, he parks his white Jeep Wrangler outside an abandoned home. It's a strange place for a meetup, but not peculiar enough that Berbin thinks to leave.
Oh hell no.
Once outside, Berbin and his girlfriend, Andrea Camps-Lacayo, wait for the buyer to show up. They see one man approach the abandoned home on foot, 19-year-old George O'Shane Walton. Walton allegedly walks up to Berbin's Jeep and asks to try on a pair of sneakers.
Hell no. Like, no. First off, I pull up to an abandoned house. I'm not pulling up. I'm going to keep driving. You are crazy as hell thinking I'm just going to be like, oh, yeah. Let's just, yeah, this seems normal. Abandoned house. What could go wrong? Maybe it's the ghosts inside of this house that want the sneakers. You know? They're trying to get, the ghost in the house is trying to get the sneakers for their boo. Go on, that was good. That's crazy though. That's absurd. No, thank you. And then somebody walking up on foot? Nah, I'm good. You have shoes on, clearly. I'm out of here.
But Berbin says he needs to see proof of payment first. According to Walton's social media presence, payment shouldn't be a problem. Walton doesn't show them any cash. Instead, an argument ensues. That's when Berbin and Camps-Lacayo realize Walton isn't alone. 19-year-old Adrian Cosby sneaks towards the open window and opens fire into the vehicle.
What?
Berbin puts the Jeep into drive and speeds off, but he's too late. At least 2 shots have already been fired, and he realizes
Over shoes? Man, these people are crazy.
he's been hit. As he drives away, he calls 911.
What is the address of the emergency?
I was selling shoes and I just got shot at. I'm currently driving right now. I'm on Turnpike North and 112 Avenue. I'm going to pull over to the side of the road, okay?
Okay, yeah, and if I'm going to send the police, that's not in our jurisdiction. Is this person still following you or
Hey,
something?
Jimmy, thank you.
No, not that I know of. Not that I know of.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so I was selling shoes, and he just shot us.
He-
I don't know if it was a pellet gun or not, but we're bleeding.
Bear Ben's arm has been grazed, but adrenaline is running high. He's able to remain calm and is focused on getting
I was gonna say he sounds calm as hell for having somebody open fire on your car.
help, but he's yet to realize the seriousness of his girlfriend's injuries.
Oh no.
After a few minutes on the phone, Bear Ben sees that his girlfriend is in bad shape. A bullet appears to have blasted through Camps Lacayo's seatbelt and struck her in the abdomen. She's floating in and out of consciousness.
Oh
Okay, please
no.
Sir, I'm getting help over there. Stay on the line. Where are you bleeding from, sir?
She got shot near the stomach
Okay, and you?
on my arm, but I'm fine. I just
Okay.
need help for her.
Listen, I already have them on the way, okay? And the person that shot you, what type of vehicle did they leave in?
Okay.
Listen to me. What type of vehicle did they leave in, sir?
They were on foot. I'm in a Jeep Wrangler, a white Jeep Wrangler.
And the female that's with you, is she still awake?
Yes, she's awake. She just threw up. I'm putting pressure on the wound right now.
They're already on the way to you.
Okay, please, I really need your help.
Keep firm, steady
He
pressure
does
on that
sound
wound.
calm as hell.
Okay, she is not awake anymore.
Okay, stay on the line.
Oh hell.
The dispatcher is able to send an ambulance to Bear Ben's location, but his girlfriend's condition is only getting worse. They load her into an ambulance and take her to the nearest hospital while Bear Ben tells an officer on
It was during the day? Y'all, that's daylight.
scene what happened.
Is that the boyfriend right there?
No. You can't go. This is the scene.
Come on out. It wasn't here though.
It doesn't matter. She was in it. You guys were in it. Yeah, go with us.
Take you as a
Go with us.
patient.
Let us check you out, man.
That dude was getting ready to get in the Jeep and just burn off. He was like, man.
Okay. I know you're fine right now because all that ground is pumping. Give it 10 minutes and you don't know, all right? We'll get them for you.
Trust me, I'm fine. I'll
That's
give you my car
fine.
key.
Okay. Don't worry. Let us check you out. If you're fine, we'll let you know, all
Okay,
right?
but can I go with her?
No, they're
already gone.
Officers look through Bear Ben's vehicle while paramedics check him out. So far, all law enforcement knows is that this wasn't a hit and run. It was a targeted attack.
Oh
They
hell.
just don't know who did it or why. Did you know that your personal data is being harvested and sold online?
Oh god. I didn't know there were ads in this thing. My personal data?
This car is the one that car that got shot.
It wasn't a
I don't know, that's why I deleted Meta and all that stuff.
drive-by. They were out of QTH.
They were at a QTH and where were they headed to the hospital?
I don't know.
So they got shot at the 272 QTH and they were driving over here.
I guess.
How you doing, bro? So they got shot at another QTH and they were driving this way. Yeah, and they get stopped here. I don't know.
Yeah, you already spoke to them. I don't know. They left to go to the hospital too.
Yeah, Mel went over there.
Well, I'm gonna have to go because I got to get all the information.
Yeah.
The officers will have to circle back to the location where Ben gave the dispatcher over the phone. There, they hope to find surveillance video or witnesses who can give them a better idea of what happened. Until then, they're working with limited information.
Nothing, just black males wear black clothing and blue jeans. That's all we have right now.
Black males, plural though, correct?
Yeah, few black males.
You want me to go with you to the hospital? I'm primary.
Yeah. Actually, can you follow them right now? Thank you.
Sergio, Bear Ben,
Oh,
and the
hell.
officers head to a Miami-Dade hospital for an update on Camps Lacayo's condition.
Care, we're gonna find
By
out.
the time they arrive, she's been rushed into surgery. Unfortunately, her condition is too fragile to survive the operation. Andrea Camps Lacayo dies from a gunshot wound to her abdomen.
Oh no.
Now, Miami-Dade police
Man, those dudes are gonna burn in hell for that one.
are looking into more than a random shooting. They're investigating a homicide. In the neighborhood where the shooting takes place, detectives spot house after house with home security systems, including Adrian Cosby's family home. They're able to compile footage from an array of cameras to track their suspect from the scene of the shooting all the way back to Cosby's residence. On April 8th, 2020, the
Oh,
day
hell.
after the shooting,
His own family's entertainment system security system caught him.
Investigators ask the Cosby family for access to their home surveillance.
They want to look at the camera system.
Investigators are able to confirm Adrian Cosby's identity from the footage. A few days
Over
later, they
shoes,
bring
y'all.
Cosby down to the station for questioning.
Tell me what
Shoe.
you heard about, like, what happened. Because you know that somebody got killed.
Yeah, I heard, like, that was my mom told me. She told me, like, they said whoever did that, they hopped out that fence.
Mm-hmm.
But then she told me that the people said whoever did that ran in the backyard, or ran in the back of the abandoned house.
So your
Yeah, you.
mom said that whoever killed the person ran through
Dear
the
God.
abandoned house.
Yeah.
And is that abandoned house behind your house?
Yeah, that in the house.
I'm not putting words in your mouth. I want you to.
Yeah. But she told me what the detective said.
Right. Is there, in fact, an abandoned house behind you?
Yes.
Okay. So they allegedly jumped
Yeah.
the fence into your yard?
Yes.
So, Adrian, what happened was something, like, very tragic. It was a very tragic thing that happened, okay? There was a young girl that was killed. An 18-year-old girl.
She was 18?
Like, I had to go talk to the family. And, like,
Man, you gonna
I've
burn
seen
in hell for
heartbreak
that.
like that in my entire life. This girl was like a, like an honor student in high school. Just like a young, like, innocent, like, think of like a real innocent, like, young girl, bro. Like, your sister, she's gone.
Yeah, no remorse.
So this
Over
girl,
some damn
it
shoes.
speaks for itself. Like, I know what happened.
I hope they both of them.
It's a tragedy, but I know what happened.
Yeah.
I know exactly what happened. And I can prove what happened in many, many different ways.
Oh hell.
As an investigator, when I look at you in the eye, I can see that you don't
Yeah, that pain, that craziness.
have that personality or the demeanor where you're going to intentionally and willfully point a gun at a human being and shoot them and intend to kill them. I don't want to believe that. Okay, but right now, that is what it looks like. That is what I see.
Well, you saying I did it.
Adrian, let's not do that, man. Adrian, let's not do that. I'm going to level with you. There is surveillance video footage in that complex. Literally. I have never seen so much surveillance video footage in one entire complex in 2 blocks. I've never seen the sheer amount of video to where I can go to anybody's house and I can say, hey, I see that you have video on your house. Do you mind if I take a look at it?
Hey, can you show me those?
Adrian.
Dear God.
You what?
Can you show me though?
How dare you!
Why? You were there. You did it. You don't need to see it. You know you did it. For shoes. For shoes.
Hold on. You want to see yourself on video killing somebody?
I didn't kill nobody.
Oh man, shut up. Oh my God. It must be so hard for these detectives to not just fly over the table and go, really? Really? Wham!
Oh, dang.
You want to talk now? I don't know. I didn't do nothing. Wham! You ready to start talking? I ain't got no more teeth. So annoying.
Kill nobody, bro.
Okay.
Kill me.
I'd be a bad detective. Maybe I'd be a damn good detective.
That wasn't me.
I'd be out here going half Dexter on these people. Not full Dexter. I don't condone that. But like half Dexter, just hit him one time right in the neck. Oh. What happened?
Adrian.
Whatever y'all got going on, that was me.
Adrian.
Whatever. What did he say? You mumbling too. Y'all got nothing on me. He just told you he's never seen so much surveillance footage in one area before, and you're gonna go with y'all got nothing on me. Oh, yep, you're right. Out of all the people on those surveillance cameras during the day, but you're the one talking to them because they got nothing on you. You.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian.
Tell me, what do you mean?
Adrian.
I ain't care nobody.
I can see you walking from your house.
What do you mean?
Adrian, I can see your
Were you
face.
Shaggy? It wasn't me. But they got you on camera. It wasn't me. They got you on camera. It wasn't me. Literally as many cameras as I've ever seen before in any investigation ever. It wasn't me.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop your fucking lying.
Stop lying. They got you. And come on.
I'm telling y'all, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
The investigator allows Cosby to see some of the footage. Maybe if he knows the evidence he's up against, he'll
Yeah,
be
right.
more forthcoming.
Like right here. That's that turn to go down that street. And
Oh, yeah,
then
there's
several
Jeep.
houses in is the abandoned house. And then right behind that abandoned house is your house.
Oh, hell. Yep. See, busted. By the way, TikTok, hit the follow button and come over to YouTube if you want to watch this video. It's The Mystery Project on YouTube. That's the YouTube channel. You should see it right here. The Mystery Project. The Mystery Project. Search it right now. Come see the video. I can't show you on TikTok because they get mad as hell at me when I do anything on TikTok. So it's on YouTube. Come on.
The security footage shows two individuals walking from Cosby's home to the abandoned house in the minutes leading up to when Andrea Comps-Lacayo was fatally shot.
Oh, hell.
Footage also shows Bear Ben's Jeep driving towards the meeting place specified by Cosby through Instagram messages. Data from cell phone tower pings places Cosby's device near the site of the shooting, and phone records show him making a suspicious video call at 1:19 p.m., just minutes before the gunfire.
No,
The
hell.
video call is to Eric Reedon Jr., the Instagram user who first reached out to Bear Ben about the sneakers. Messages from Bear Ben's phone show it was Reedon who apparently organized the meetup between Bear Ben and Walton. Reedon was Bear Ben's
Oh,
main
you
point
look
of contact.
crazy as hell with a picture like that. What the hell is wrong with you? But you didn't do nothing?
But Reedon didn't go to the sale himself, and he didn't know what happened once his friends Walton and Cosby arrived. The surveillance footage and cell phone data align to tell the story even more accurately than witness accounts. One video from a neighbor's home security camera shows the suspect hurry towards Bear Ben's Jeep just before he speeds away. In the background, a gunshot can be heard.
Oh, hell, that's her screaming.
As the Jeep speeds off, security footage shows the two suspects running away from the scene. Cosby takes the same route all the way back to his family home, where a living room camera captures him going inside and sitting on the couch. After Cosby is
Like nothing even happened, y'all. Just go sit, just wanders in his house, sits down on his couch, puts his feet up, like you didn't just do that.
faced with some of the footage, he seems ready to talk.
So, I just want to level with you. I told you at the very beginning, I'm like a very straight shooter kind of guy. I'm not the guy the detective that's going to like with you and lie and say, I got your DNA, I got your fingerprints, I got this, I'm not going to do that. I have you on video walking from your house past several houses that have video towards the homicide scene. I have a eyewitness that was outside that I don't think you saw, but they saw you. They don't know you, but they saw you. And then I have, what else do I have?
Yeah, you have everything except this loser just confessing to it.
The driver of the Jeep. He picked you up. He picked you out of a lineup, just so that you know, because he saw you, and you have a very specific look to you.
I ain't know it was gonna be a girl in the car. I thought it was just gonna be a boy. To tell you the truth, I ain't see the girl. Cause if I would have seen the girl, I would never pulled a gun. I just seen the man in there.
Okay.
Cosby comes clean that he pulled the trigger, but says the whole thing was actually a setup by a friend. Cosby claims he thought the meetup was over a pound of weed.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop your fucking lying.
All three jail for life. This one, done. Done. Put him in the chair. The other two, life. No parole.
Not someone selling shoes.
And not in New Orleans either, where they just escape anyways. Y'all hear about that? That is crazy. And that, man, those people are nuts. The captain down there, the chief, all those people are nuts. Let's keep going. That's a video for another day.
So he led you to believe that it was a drug rip.
Oh, God. Entertainment and educational purposes only, TikTok overlords. In fact, y'all, I got to end the TikTok because they're going to get mad as hell. So, y'all, come over to YouTube. The Mystery Project on YouTube. The Mystery Project on YouTube. Come over. We're going to finish it right now. Y'all, come on over now. The Mystery Project. Let's go. Yep. Can't play that game with TikTok. They hear one word and they get mad as hell. All right, let's go.
Yeah. Really? I wonder why he did that though. Why not just tell you the truth? Like, hey, we're gonna get some shoes.
Okay, I don't care for shoes. I don't care for clothes.
Because you don't give a shit about shoes.
You don't care about shoes or clothes? You cared enough to get wrapped in a blanket like the piece of you are.
Shoes or clothes. Huh?
So you think that he kind of tricked you in order to get your help?
Yeah, basically.
Conspiracy.
You tell me though.
All of them.
I'm not trying to plant things in your head now.
But investigators know too much to believe.
Man, clearly you don't care about shoes or clothes. Look at what you're wearing. Oh my God.
That version of the story. Eric Reedon Jr. is never charged in connection with the shooting or the robbery.
What?
Walton allegedly confesses to investigators that the idea was always to attempt to steal the Yeezy shoes after trying them on. But Cosby's decision to sneak up on the couple was apparently not part of the plan. With a confession from both suspects, Miami-Dade police are able to charge both George O'Shane Walton and Adrian Cosby with second-degree murder, robbery, and attempted murder. Both men are held without bond until their trial in October 2024. Walton is ultimately found guilty on all counts and sentenced to life behind bars. At Cosby's trial, the jury convicts him of first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and attempted robbery. In October 2024, more than 4 years after Andrea Camps-Lacayo was killed, Cosby learns his fate, a life sentence for a life taken.
Oh, man, they should have.
At the sentencing hearing, Camps-Lacayo's father, Alexander Camps, gets the chance to speak directly to his daughter's killer through his victim impact statement. There is no forgiveness on this earth for animals like you. There is only one place animals like you belong, and that's in prison for the rest of your life. Those words trigger something in Cosby, who screams and lunges towards the family. The judge sentences Cosby to life, plus an additional 25 years. All thanks to a neighborhood full of home security systems, and to his own family, whose living room camera captured enough footage to help keep him locked away for the rest of his natural days.
Did you see that? That is crazy. That dude got all mad because his dad called it like it is.
Those words trigger something in Cosby, who screams and lunges towards the family. The judge sentences Cosby to life, plus an additional 25 years. All thanks to a neighborhood full of home security systems, and to his own family, whose living room camera captured enough footage to help keep him locked away for the rest of his natural days.
Yup, that's exactly where you belong. That is crazy as hell for some damn shoes. Oh Lord, it's in the asteroid. Y'all, make sure you like the video. Subscribe if you're new. In fact, make sure we get 50 likes, y'all. Everybody watching, hit that thumbs up for me.